Hey guys, welcome back to brightnighttech. My name is Berto and today we're looking at the FilaDryer S1 from SUNLU. We'll start with an unboxing and then we'll take a look at what it can do. So let's get started. Alright, so first of all we got this really big box right here. Has the product in the front. Turn it to the side, tells you what it can do. Temperature adjustable, timer function. We'll take a look at all that stuff. Some more parameters in the back. Big box here. It's got a nice handy dandy handle. And alright, let's get this guy out of here. Okay. First thing we see is the instruction manual. Let's open this up first like we always do. Open this up. You don't really need it because this thing is so straightforward that I don't think you're going to have any issues, but it does give you the instructions how to use the timer and the temperature change and all of that. The main thing I look at is this chart right here that tells you the temperature for each type of material. I'm only use PLA, so that's just me. Okay, we get it out of the package, and inside we have a piece of foam with some other things inside, so let's go ahead and open this puppy up. Okay, beautiful product, by the way. Nice clear plastic. Alright, inside the foam we have a little warning here. Shows that it passed. We have the charger, and that's all that it comes with. Alright, like I said, beautiful product. We got the hole right there where the filament feeds through. LCD screen, 2 buttons, that is it. Straightforward, like I said. Alright, let's open this up. Let's take a look inside. So right away you see these thin pieces of foam on the side. That is to help insulate and to help it from not getting all abrasive on the side. The bottom is the metal that actually heats up, so be careful not to touch it while it is on. And we have the roller that helps the filament get fed through without getting stuck or anything. It's super light. Really like it. So let's go ahead and start with the test. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to print out the same design twice. The first time with this filament that's been sitting out here for about 2 weeks or so, probably even more to be honest. And it's been raining a little bit, so there is some moisture in the air. And we'll compare it after drying it and see if there's any difference between the two designs. So here's the first print. As that finishes up, let's go ahead and try our dryer out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my filament right here and I'm going to feed it through here. Now, the position that I have it at is not optimal. You should not put it up above your printer. You want to put it onto the side. I just kind of did this because I didn't want to move it, but I wish I did. All right, I'm going to put it through, filament feeding through that little hole, turn it on. So that shows you the goal temperature right there, and that is the current temperature right there in Celsius. So I'm going to set it to leave it at 50. You can press these buttons to change it, but I'm going to leave it at 50. That is what it's defaulted to, but that works perfect for PLA, which is what I am using. Now, it does have a timer function, so you can change it. If you push and hold right here, it shows you the timer. It's defaulted to 6 hours. And if I move it up here, you can move it all the way up to 24 hours. So I'm going to put it back at 6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dry it for about 5 hours and then print after that while leaving it in the dryer itself. Okay, so I started my second print here and it dried for 5 hours and I left it connected to the dryer. You can take it out, but I'm just going to leave it in there because why not? And then we'll see the difference. So while that's happening, let me tell you where you can buy this and how much it is. You can get this on Amazon for $69.99. Not a bad price at all. Okay, so our second figure is done here. It's a little Pokemon. It's a Cyndaquil. Look how cute it is. So that is the one after it's been dried. So as you can see up here, again, not the best spot. And this is the first one I printed out. And let's take a look. Let's try to compare. The one on the left is the first one, the one without being dried, and the one here on the right is the one after being dried. And I gotta be totally honest with you guys, I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference. This is the dried one, so you can look at the pattern right there, not a lot of variation. And then this is the one before it got dried. And again, they look identical to me. The only place I could see some kind of difference is on the bottom here. You can see a little wispy hair on the first one that was before it got dried, and nothing on the other one. And it looks a little rougher. That little dot you see is just to remind me which is which, because they are so identical. But again, they look exactly the same to me. I'm sorry, they do. Not to say that this isn't a great product. Okay, so final thoughts on this. If you live in a climate, in an area where it is very humid, there's a lot of moisture in the air, this will absolutely help you. I live in Northern California, and it's fairly dry, even when it rains and everything. And so I don't think it is going to make such a big difference for me, but that is not to say that it won't for you. This product does exactly what it says. It dries your filament to the temperature you want. Now, having said that, I see a lot of people in the 3D printing community that make their own dryers and everything, but if you're gonna do that, spend the money on that and the time, you might as well just buy one of these. If you want a starter dryer just to kind of see how they work, if you're still not sure if you want to invest in more of them, go ahead and pick this guy up. I highly recommend it. Like I said, it does exactly what it says it does. It's super simple to use, and I did feel that it dried my filament. I maybe don't live in an area where it makes such a difference. If you're curious about filament dryers, if you think it would be useful, go ahead and try it. I do recommend it. It is a great product. I had no issues with it at all. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, go ahead and put in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button for notifications, and we will see you next time.